Hello, I'm Claire from Created the Ottaway. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to be making a FunFold card. This is a nice, quick and easy, simple card, but very effective, as you can see. And it uses the designer series paper to great effect because you get to see both sides. I don't know about you, but I always have a bit of a problem when I'm doing my card making, especially with Stampin' Up, because the designer series paper is two-sided and it's always really tricky. Which side do I want to use? I have battles with myself. Anyway, so this is a good way of using both sides. So let's get started. You need a 12 by 12 piece of paper. You can get 2 cards out of this, so it's a great use of the designer series paper. Let's see, so you want to cut this at 5 1/4, 5 1/2, I think it is, 5 1/2, yeah, because you get an inch left over from 2, so 5 1/2, okay, straight across. Gives you that piece there. So I'm just going to move that piece out the way. Then what you need to do is open out your arm on your scorer, because you're going to be scoring it 3 times. Put your cutting blade out the way, otherwise, like me, what you do is end up cutting your paper off, which is so annoying, isn't it? You just want 3 score lines. First one is 1 3/4. So nice and simple, 1 3/4. Next one is 4 3/4, 4 3/4, and the last one is 7 3/4, which is why you need your arm on your trimmer out. 7 3/4, and that is it for the moment with your designer series paper. So where your score lines are, you're going to fold and burnish. So this one is going back there, and I'll show you in a minute. That's the back piece, so that's quite nice. You can see that. That one goes that way. Okay, so you can see you've got that shape, and then there's one more to bend over, and that's that way. And that is there. So that effectively is your card base. Okay, using this lovely paper. Like I said, you get to see both sides, which is fabulous. Now we need some white card for the inside and the back piece. So let me get a piece of white card. You need, for the inside of the back, you need a piece that's 4 inches by 5 1/4. So 4 inches, just going to cut that off there, not score it, cut it, 4 inches by 5 1/4. I'm not doing anything fancy with that, I've just got a rectangle, and that's going to go in the back of there. Now the front piece, I did use this die, which is from the Stitch So Sweetly bundle, just because I really like the stitching on it. So the bit that I've cut off, I'm just going to put that through the box. Have you all got one of these? It's exciting. Always makes me jump though, putting those sides down. Okay, then I need my cutting blades. So I need number 1, number 2, they're conveniently numbered for us, and these. Look how much I've used these already. So that's going on there, my card, my die. Let's bring that back out a bit. Okay. And look how easy that runs through. So let's put that all the way through so I can get it out and then I can show you. Okay, just move that out the way. So that's left me with that piece, don't need that, and that's my piece for the front. So let's put that together and see what that looks like. Okay, so that is going to go on the front there and the inside, but I want to do a little bit of decoration first. So let's have a look. On the inside, I am going to keep with the designer series paper that I've got and go with the same theme. So I'm using the Forever Fern, and I'm going to use the largest leaf there because I'm just going to put a stamped image around that corner. What happens when you put it back together like that, you can see this side, and I quite like the effect of the white. So I'm just going to stamp around the edge here, and then on the front I want a fairly big leaf, this one I think, and I'm going to do the same on there so it ties in with it. And the sentiment that I'm going to use is the one that says, to a friend that makes me smile. So it's all the stuff from the Forever Fern. Okay, so let's put those there and decide on our ink. So the ink colour that matches with it, with the papers, there's a couple of inks. So if you're ever unsure, if you look in the catalogue, let's see if I can find it, the Forever Fern, it very helpfully lists the colours along there. Garden Green, Pear Pizzazz, Just Jade, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce and Sea Soft Foam. I actually think I'm going to go with the Just Jade because that's a new ink colour. So let me get that. Yeah, I think that's about right. So let's see what we can do with this. So I've got my block. I'm going to use this one to start with. And I've got a piece of scrap paper because I'm actually going to stamp over the edge. So hopefully you can see that. So I'll just put some ink on. It's meant to come out like that. It's almost like a watercolour effect. You've got some areas that have picked up the ink more than others. And what happens is when you put it on, I'm just going to put it long ways. Can you see it gives a different texture? I'll put that on there again. Hasn't come out as nice as I wanted to actually. Should we turn it over? Yeah. I think I moved the stamp as I did it. So I'm just going to stamp off because it is very wet and juicy, my stamp. Just going to put that on there. That's better. I'm going to stamp off again. Stamp off again. All I'm doing is getting my stamp, stamping once and then stamping on here like that. And I think that is exactly how I want it to look. Let's have a look. If we put it in there. Oh yeah, that looks good. Almost looks like it's blended into the background. So let's stick that on where we're happy. Find a glue that works. I've got loads of glues that are nearly at the end of their life. See this one, look, it's not going to come out. Let's see if I can find another one. And I'm reluctant to throw them away because I can feel there's glue in there. And all I keep doing is starting a new glue. Okay, this one has, look, I must have about 6 pots. Make sure I put that the right way around. Of just glue with a little bit in. There you go, so that's the back. Quite happy with that. It does really look, can you see how well the colours match? It does really look like it's just part of that. Now the front piece, this bit. Okay, let's have a look at that. So the sentiment that I picked Where's my block gone? There. This is going to be a little bit tricky to get it to line up, I think. To a friend who makes me smile. Let me have a practice. Yep. Okay. And I'm going to put it in the top corner. Oh, lovely. Love it. That's come out really good. Now, the leaf. I'm not sure how dark I want it, because that is very dark, so I'm going to stamp off again. So inked it up, stamped it off, put it there. Inked it up, stamped it off, put it there. Inked, stamped it off, put it there. What do you think? Yeah, I'm happy with that. So that's going to go on there, just like that. And that essentially is my card done. Let's have a look. Oh, which glue was it that worked? Okay, was it this one? Let's have a look. Oh no, it's this one, I've got it here. Okay, I'm only putting glue on half of the front piece because I want it to be framed but loose there. So there's that. So that effectively is my card done. Okay, stands up like that. I might burnish it. I don't know if I remember to burnish it, just to make those score lines a bit crisper. And the other thing that I might do, I've got loads of bits and pieces left over from previous cards. That I might decorate the front. Let's have a look. Okay, I've got little bits of, and this is all from the Forever Fan die set. That's okay. I'm not sure about the green on that. Is that the same green? I'm not sure. What about this white one? Do you know what? I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I think I'm quite happy with that. So that's today's Make Girl, a FunFold using the Designer Series paper. Is it that one? Let's do this, show you this one. You get to see both sides. Really like that paper. See, that's what I did on the inside there, and that's on the front again. So there's our two cards. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.